If being complicit is wanting to be a force for good and to make a positive impact, then I'm complicit. Work is changing for men as much as it is for women. If people think they can elicit from me whatever terms they want, they are mistaken. It's very hard to be great at what you do if you aren't deeply passionate. I am very proud of my father and what he's accomplished. It is amazing. Fashion is meant to be fun. If people think I'm just the boss's daughter, they're deceived. Accessories are crucial. A great bag and a piece of statement jewelry are the fastest way to elevate an otherwise understated look. Success isn't something that happens to you, you happen to it. I've never had a sense of entitlement. I saw how hard my father worked for his money, and it was always made very clear to me that things wouldn't just be given to me. My father values talent. He recognizes real knowledge and skill when he finds it. He is colorblind and gender neutral. He hires the best person for the job, period. Everything about mediocrity kills me. My father represents a very interesting challenge to the Republican Party. I think this is taking people by surprise. But I think that's why he's so welcomed by the American voters, because they want somebody who says what they are thinking. I'm not a clone, and I'm not a minion. We're generating an enormous amount of content geared at this young professional woman, which has been resonating strongly. We also have been creating solution-oriented products for that same person that will help her transition in life through her many roles, whether they may be mother, girlfriend, professional, and really everything in between. I've never lived in a building without my name on it. Real estate is my life. It is my day job, if you will. But it consumes my nights and weekends, too. If there's one single thing that I do every single time, it requires references and, ideally, at least one reference from every company they've worked at. I generally wake up, exercise, and read through a huge amount of newspapers. I get to the office somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. My brothers and I are always the first ones in. I hate having people sit in on meetings. It's so important for jewelry has to be versatile. The statement piece is no longer just that. One day it's a statement and the next it's merely an accent to a great pair of shoes or a stunning handbag. Adaptability is key. It's important to be honest with and respectful of each other and deal with issues as they arrive, as opposed to letting them simmer. You realize in life, not that many things matter that much, but your choice of a spouse is everything. To the extent I can, I try to maintain a laser focus on what needs to get done from a priority standpoint. And not just from an urgency standpoint, but from a value-added standpoint. So where can I add the most value? Where's my time best spent? I was in total shock. I work so close to home that I figured I'd return to work and the baby nurse would bring the baby to me, and I'd run home periodically, and I'd make it work. But every 2 hours? That's a whole other level. I'll have to make a nursery at the office. In both business and personal life, I've always found that travel inspires me more than anything else I do. I don't plan to take a formal, cold approach with my children, but I expect a lot. I don't want my children to view me as their best friend. I want to be their mom. From a productivity perspective, prioritization is key. And it's very easy to focus on clearing the decks of minutiae, especially when one's very busy. It's almost easy to want to sit down at your desk when you have a free 5 minutes and try to clear out some of the incoming emails rather than strip things strategically and foundationally and ask about what the most important objectives for you and the company are. I make money because I have to pay for everything apart from my school fees. My mother even makes me pay my own telephone bill. I am a very proud daughter. Obviously, to be able to see this transpiring, to watch him achieve so much as a politician, and we're certainly not a family of politicians, and politics is certainly not our family business. It's been amazing. My mom grew up in the Soviet bloc, and she was a tiger mom. We didn't get away with much. I'm so grateful to my parents for my upbringing and for all of the opportunities that I was provided with. But I also learned at a young age that success is not given, it is earned, and that has always been something that motivates me. Probably not as likely to say what's on my mind, and I think most people aren't. It's not something I would want to always be doing. So that's why I'm not a politician. In terms of the logistics of that from a title perspective, we have not talked about that, nor do we typically care very much. We're not large on bureaucracy. My brothers and I said to each other when we started in this business that as a collective, we can do far more than any one of us can do individually. And that's really what guides our relationship, this sense of camaraderie. And it is a family business, and we work together collaboratively as a family. We're in a very unique time where noise equals, in a lot of people's perception, advocacy. And I fundamentally disagree with that. I think there are multiple ways to have your voice heard. In some cases, it's through protest, and it's through going on the nightly news and talking about or denouncing every issue on which you disagree with. Other times it is quietly and directly and candidly. The beauty of America is people can do what they like. For me professionally as well, I've built an incredible business that I'm very proud of. That is my own brand, and that is both creating incredible content to empower and inspire this next generation of working women through a digital platform, mainly through my website, IvankaTrump.com, our email newsletters, and our social media platforms. I set very bold goals. It's how I've always been. I'm definitely somebody who swings for the fences, and I expect very high performance. In both business and personal life, I've always found that travel inspires me more than anything else I do. Evidence of the languages, cultures, scenery, food, and design sensibilities that I discover all over the world can be found in every piece of my jewelry. Jewelry is incredibly feminine and reflects the grace and beauty of a woman's style like nothing else. I've also built my own business, and obviously it's a brand that I've built and it's wholly owned by me, and something that certainly my experience observing him and working with him and for him has informed how I make business decisions around my brand. But it's my company. Traditionally, women have been more reticent to acknowledge their ambition and to say it with pride. So, I like having people who work for us who are ambitious, engaged, respectful. Mishiring is a huge mistake. It's a tremendous opportunity cost throwing the position to the wrong person. People underestimate me, and that's fine. I prefer to go into negotiations being underestimated. It's important to get in the habit of growing as a human being, developing and refining leadership and management skills and entrepreneurial instincts, and changing to accommodate the times. Thanks for watching Infinite Quotes Hub video. Comment to let us know your favorite quote and join with us with our next video, as it will enrich you externally as well internally. Please share with others.